For the first time, a Chinese president will not be attending the G20 summit. China's Ministry of Foreign Affairs said that the Chinese Premier Li Qiang will attend G20 in Delhi.
应印度共和国政府邀请，国务院总理李强将于9月9日至10日出席在印度新德里举行的20国集团领导人第18次峰会。
China's announcement came just 5 days before the summit, whereas Russian President Vladimir Putin, who was also not attending, had personally telephoned Prime Minister Narendra Modi to inform him of the same on 28th August.
At different points of time in G20, there have been some presidents or prime ministers who, for whatever reason, have chosen not to come themselves. I don't think it has anything to do with India.
Jinping's no-show could be seen as a slight to India, who was playing host to this particular group of leaders for the first time. Tensions had been simmering between the two neighbors over their disputed border along the line of actual control, the LAC, in Ladakh for 3 years. After at least 20 Indian soldiers and 4 Chinese troops were killed in Galwan in 2020. And just a week ago, China published a new map which included India's Arunachal Pradesh and the disputed Aksai Chin as a part of China. India lodged a strong protest against this. The G20 was cemented in 2008 during the global financial crisis. It is considered to be the premier economic forum where the world's top economies gather to discuss the future. China is currently the world's second largest economy, and Jinping's absence from the summit is significant. Some experts suggested that China did not want to accept India's influence as one of the fastest growing economies in the world, while China's economy was slowing down. Apart from Modi, the Chinese president would also have shared space with other world leaders, like US President Joe Biden, amid the two countries' weakening relations.
I am disappointed, but I'm going to get to see him.
Jinping would also have met Japan's Prime Minister Fumio Kishida in India in the middle of China's widespread campaign against Japan's release of Fukushima wastewater. Jinping had, however, attended the BRICS summit in South Africa in August. Some political analysts felt that he was promoting BRICS as an alternative to G20 or G7, which were largely considered to be West-led. Wen Tsang, a China expert from the Australian National University, said that this could be a visual illustration of Xi's narrative of the East is rising and the West is falling. Alfred Wu, an associate professor of public policy at the National University of Singapore, also said that Jinping was setting his own agenda, where he prioritized national security, staying in China, and making global leaders visit him instead. The Indian Express reported that officials in Delhi advised against reading too much into Jinping's absence and that it didn't reflect anything about the host country.